Do you know where it is? I could have missed it, so... I think when you first see him, he's like, I don't know, over here talking to the Ash Guards or whatever.
Hail to you.
Ten Loghain may not think much of the Grey Wardens, but the king was wise to bring you here.
But then, like, he runs off and then just, like, disappears. And I don't know where he went. Like, is he over here? Like, up... And yeah, I would really, really love to stream Dark Souls, but it's crap on the computer. Like,
What this nonsense talk stopped immediately. What are you, a bunch of naturally fishwives spreading gossip until you brown your small clothes out of terror?
like I stream computer games, and
I want this talk about darkspawn and slaving survivors to stop immediately. Keep your minds focused on
How do you do?
You fight for Ferelden and for your king. Remember that.
and yeah, I got off track. Sorry, I was scanning for that stupid guy. But yeah, like I don't have a 360 controller that fits with my computer, so I can't really play it. It's like unplayable with a keyboard. It's like making an already difficult game more difficult. So I'm just gonna move on. I don't know where he is. And get a better sword, like in the next area. So yeah, I actually hate admitting that, but it is.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
And I really, really wanted it to be good, so that I could not only stream it, but you know, like actually play it, because I haven't played Dark Souls. And when I started it, and I didn't have a controller, and I was on the keyboard and mouse, I got like 20 minutes into the game and I quit. Not even 20 minutes, like that first big monster that's swinging its big club around. I walked up and around it, and I got up to the balcony and I overlooked at it, and it broke the balcony off and killed me. And I was like, oh shit. Tell you
There
about
was
Morgan
a
and her
woman in
mother.
the tower, and her mother had scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Now will you tell us what
I
it's
will
about?
not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are.
Fate may decree that you pay your price
now
rather than later. I have no problem facing what is to come.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let
All
us
right.
begin. Alistair, take them to the old
Let's
temple.
have a go at it. I'm bad at British. I'm sorry. That looks like I have a
The
tail.
more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it looks really addictive. I can't get into it with the keyboard and mouse. If I ever manage to get a controller or one's donated to me or some crap like that, and then I'll play it all the way through. Like, I'll sit down and do a 24-hour stream of it. Any more than you do.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you
They set him up to
warned you?
survive. Did you see
Maybe
that
that's why they
foreshadowing
don't.
bullshit?
The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us.
I'd sacrifice
Is it him that dies or him?
The blight.
I forget. Do they all die and I just survive? Yeah, I believe that's the way it is.
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining.
At
The
last.
Grey Wardens were founded during the first, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood
When
of
you
those-
play Dark
those
Souls, do you
creatures.
play on console?
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This
Because I don't have a
is the
capture
source
card,
of our power
but I would really like
and
one
our
so that I can
victory.
play.
Those
They
who
can stream
survive
console
will
games.
become immune to the taint. We can sense
Or even
it
record
in
them for my
Darkspawn
YouTube.
and use it to slay the archdemon.
Oh man, do you use a capture card or like a DVR or something like that?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining. But these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
I'll check and see what you said after this. I just have to alt tab in between chat and game.
Take his breath.
I am sorry, Davith.
You got owned. You got owned.
Step forward, Jory.
But
Take your whack
I have
ass
a wife,
home.
a child.
There is
Had I
no
known.
turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
They keep saying taint.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
Because if I didn't, it'd be a
How
short
do you
game.
feel?
Nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Still feeling shocked.
Death is never easy to accept, especially when it arrives in such a brutal fashion. Honor your comrades if you wish, but know that we must press forward. Always we must press forward. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Oh, I leveled up. Boom, level up points. Get 2 talents. What is the maximum strength I need for this? 32? So I gotta get it to at least 32, and then I can... Oh, this one requires 26 dexterity, huh? Definitely one shield pummel. And... yeah, I'll just do some more of that. Hoppage HD PVR. Can't say I've ever heard of it. Right, let's get this big ol'...
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Caleb. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
Alright, Kane.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
Oh shit.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Huh. I didn't have a choice, really.
I suppose none of us do. But every Grey Warden is needed.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy.
Please,
The
tell
Grey
me all
Wardens
about
and
the
I
Soul
draw
Reaver.
the Darkspawn into charging our lines. And then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To flank the
cover.
Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You mean I won't be fighting in the
We
battle?
need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Stop rewinding, we have an
We must
important
do
job.
whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn. Exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the King ever asks me to put on a dress and dance to Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn will know.
You have some odd ideas
I
about the
happen
king.
to be quite fetching with the dress.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Sounds easy enough.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
I know what I have to do.
I must join the
Nobody
others.
cares about any of that
From
other
here,
stuff.
you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Oh, I gotta level him up. Level him up. Give him more constitution because I don't want him to croak so fast. This is gonna be rough. Okay, so I can only do one or the other, not both. It's good to know. Put my sustain spells over here. And my damage ones. Over here. Okay, there we go. Right, we're headed this way. Right? Right? Where are we headed? There we go. Kill the White Walkers.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
I mean, come on, snow.